everybody. Before we go too far here, can everybody hear me all right? I'm trying something different here for my mic to see how well you guys can hear me. Does it sound crackly or is it nice and clear? Sounds good. Okay, good. Where I've got you mounted at, you're a little bit of ways away from me, so I wasn't sure if I was just using the speaker on the phone, if you'd be able to hear me, or if the old 540 V8 would be drowning me out too much. But good morning. Where are you at that it's good morning? I pulled a sample here a little bit ago, Antoine swathing canola. I started this morning, and I had one of my buddies, a mechanic, out, a Mennonite fellow, and he got the 1682 all wired up for me. He is the one that had set it up for me when I first bought that machine. So he got that going for us today, and we also got him to look at the air conditionings in the two swathers. And he backed out the systems and recharged them. They've never blown so cold, so that's how I spent the majority of my afternoon. And then we started swathing canola again here after he got the big swather air conditioner working. And me and Dad came out here about a half hour ago and pulled a sample. For malt barley, we want 13.5 for moisture, and it tested 14.0, so that's close enough for the girls I go with. She'll dry down a half a point in the aeration bin, and by tomorrow she'll definitely be down to that 13.5, I'm thinking. So Dad is bringing the other tandem out here, and I think the kids and Mom are probably with him because Amanda's at work right now, but he's going to do some trucking for me. So we're doing headlands, so I'm going to be just about continuously driving away from the grain truck, so it makes it a little bit easier that I don't have to drive all the way back there. So thumbs up, folks, exactly. Make sure you hit that. There's 90 of you and only 17. Come on, fellas. Did I bring the bucket today? Yeah, we remembered to bring our sample bucket. We don't have Antoine's leftover birthday pizza box there like the first time we tried, so. Yeah, I'm going. There's the neighbor in his organic peas beside me going. There's a 8010 and a 9240, I think, case going in some wheat. And I know there's two big 760 Cat Lexions in another field, and a S690 with them as well, going in another field of barley a couple miles from here, and then another an S790 going in barley right near the yard too. So there's it's a happening day around here, all over the place. Everybody's getting after it. So going great today. Yeah, Tim Martin, we're finally getting after here. It's a nice hot day. It's about 30 degrees out there right now, so perfect thrashing weather. Yeah, the old 860 is a pretty good machine. She's got her issues, but I mean, she's getting up there in age. It doesn't have a whole pile of hours on it, but I think we got her dialed in pretty good. Yeah, Northern Farmer, it's 14.0 right now, so by tomorrow she'll be down to 13.5, and a little bit of difference right now. I can definitely dry out of it on aeration, I figure, so. The moisture, the grain loss monitor there. I think we've got her we got her dialed in pretty good, I think, so according to it anyway. I'm gonna try to get you back in the holder here. Yeah, it might not be a real late night here because we got to go load chickens up because tomorrow the first batch of them goes. So, am I going to bale the straw? No, I'm not going to be baling the straw. The one neighbor is, and then one of Dad's friends that we custom cut hay for there this summer is going to bale the majority of it. He's going to come and bale it himself. Why am I not using 1682? Massey leaves a lot more straw behind, so the more straw bales they make, the more money in my pocket. So, plus Antoine is out cutting canola right now, and Dad's gonna truck, so I don't really have the manpower at the moment to run the two of them just yet. So, your father farm with you? Not really. No, he's the hired gun for help. He comes out and helps as much as he can or wants to. And then the rest of the time he's a heavy duty mechanic for another fellow. So make a video on the 4000. I might one of these days. It won't be running for a while till we're cutting wheat probably, but yeah, poor Gary Laser Eyes. How far are you from Northern Farmer? Gee, I don't know what I'd be exactly. I don't know exactly where Tyson's at, but if I had to wager a guess, I'd say probably 16 hours, I bet. Be a 16-hour drive. We're planting these fields next. It's probably going to be canola in this field next year. This 140-acre patch here. How's Twan related to you? He's not related to me in the slightest. It won't load. Jeez, Ed, that's no good. Yeah, I am way south of Tyson, so that's kind of why we start combining and what have you a bit before he does. We get a bit warmer weather a bit sooner than he does, so. Out, yeah, exactly. Well, you've had nothing but rain, though. Like, if you had a little bit of normal weather there, Tyson, I bet you'd be going quite a bit sooner. But how far am I from the Manitoba border? About 5 minutes. It's directly in that direction. Not even 5 minutes. Yeah, 4 or 5 minutes. But I can already see my pile in the hopper here, so I don't think we're going to have to do much combining to make truckloads out here. Yeah, you guys have had a real weird summer up there, eh, Tyson? You're cool, Tyson. Kind of goes in cycles like that. That wet, cold weather, and then it'll get hot and dry, and it's always different one year to the next. What is your average soybean yield in your area? From on a real shitty year like last year was about 10 bushels all the way up to I've heard of people getting 40 or 50, and it depends if you get the irrigated land. Because you get the stuff that's irrigated, well, the sky's the limit then. But where's Antoine? He's out cutting swathing soybeans, my ass, out swathing canola right now with the big swathing. Fluffy straw swath. Yeah, we got the air conditioning fixed. I had my Mennonite buddy mechanic out here just about all day working on that for us. So got it working in the big swather and in the 4000. So So they've never blown so cold before. How are your crops this year? I don't know, things look alright. I wouldn't say there's any that look real way better than on any other year, but probably average, maybe a little bit better than average. Look at all the sow thistle fuzzies floating. Get the oats baled. No, that won't be till tomorrow. Probably the day after tomorrow. That'll be ready to bale. You wish the 4000 had a pickup reel. You're darn right I do. If it had a pickup reel, we'd swath everything with it too. We'd run them both and everything. But any corn up there? Yeah, there's a bit of corn. Not a lot, but some. Most of it is used for grazing purposes. They'll let their cattle out into it during the winter. And they'll graze on it in the winter time. Which town is the local high school? There's a private French immersion school in Bellegarde. I never went there. And then the one I went to is in Redvers. That's the closest bigger town, 1,000 people there. So. Yeah, well, I actually looked when I was at that wrecker. They didn't have anything there that size. They didn't have any 24.5 feet. That's the shitty thing with those internationals, is they're not an even number. They're a half. So they're 24.5, 19.5. How many hours are on the combine? 3,688 engine hours. It's actually a little better than 1,000 hours less than the 2188 has. Is it working for you now, Ed? Juaner's out sloughing canola. I started out this morning, and then, like I said, that guy, our buddy, come along there to do the air conditionings on him, so we were shut down for a little bit in the morning, and my P-auger actually broke off on the header too. The bracket fork cracked and it fell down, so I had to weld that back on too, but he's been going hard at her for a little while here now. Has a pickup reel. Yeah, there's quite a few that do. This is, I mean, there's quite a few that do and quite a few that don't. Majority of them around here yet, guys use them for cutting hay. Quite a few that I've seen, but there are still a few that they cut crop with. Only 19 feet, yeah. What's your barley averaging for yield? I haven't done enough yet to really say, but if I had to guess, it'll be in the 70s for sure. More than that, maybe. Less than that, I kind of doubt it. As I started this stream here, basically right when I started the combine, we got a pretty good pile going in there already, eh? So how many acres you got? How many acres of barley? We've got 100 and we have got 135 in here. Full yet, not quite there, Father. Your live stream is cool. Oh, thank you, friend. How many days since we swapped this? Oh, gee. About 5 days, I think. 4 or 5 days. How much does the hopper hold? It holds about 240 bushels. 250 maybe. Bob Crone. Yeah, we yesterday it was 15.7 and today it was 14.0. So we need 13.5, but that half a point will definitely dry down on the aeration in the bin. And paralyzed or not, you'd be able to drive this combine, man. All you need is your right and left hand, basically. She's hydro. There's your speed right there, man. You don't even need the clutch to shift 9 times out of 10. You just grab her and stick her in the gear and away you go. Hopefully this is giving you a fairly good bit of entertainment there. Ronnie. Love to stick around and chat, but still farming. Maybe you'll still be able to get that. Yeah, I'm not sure how long I'll be doing this for, because I got to go load up poor old Gary Laser Eyes to send him on his way, but I'll be out here for a while anyways. Water and beans. All right there, Tim. Send me a Snapchat there. See what you're up to that way. Well, Steve French, he was born and raised for one reason, and that's to give me something to eat this winter, so. Steve French and Gary Laser Eyes and Vince the Prince. Yeah, it looks real awesome right here. There's a few spots that are thinner and some spots that are heavier, but that goes for any crop, any place, anywhere, so. Love the channel. Thanks a lot. I'm glad you like it. 219 people and 81 likes. Come on, fellas. You know I like when you give me likes. Let's get her up to 100 there at least. Best channel on YouTube. Well, I'm glad you think that, but I don't know. I still like the Welkers there. I wish I could make some videos like they do. They've got some pretty cool shots. Any mustard? There's a bit of mustard, yeah. How many bushels to the acre do you seed your wheat? I sow at 2 bushels an acre, but I would kind of like to actually try sowing some at 3, because it's supposed to help if it's thicker, the plant won't stool as much, and it'll put more energy into the head and whatnot instead of making shoots like that, from what I've heard. Yeah, Northern Farmer, he's half the reason I actually started making my own videos. I was watching him one day and thought, you know, I'm gonna give that a try. It looks kind of fun, so. Well, I don't think we're going to make the end of the pass here before we're full. That's true there, Tyson. I was watching, Jesus, which one was it now? I think it was when you got your new Highline shredder. It was the one I was watching when I was out swathing my winter wheat. If you guys go way back in my videos there, you can find my first ones. Go bring the views up on her. What's it yielding? I'm not really sure yet, honestly. I would say in the 70s for sure. Yeah, Grandpa Henry used to grow a lot of mustard back in the day, but it's kind of something that's gone by the wayside. There's not quite as big a demand for it, and it's kind of hard to deal with. I know there's a fair few people that still grow it, but not like there used to be. But well, we got a hopper full here, boys. The sidekicks that make the channel, yeah, Sean and Juan. We're not quite right full, but we're close enough. Oh, there's Mom waving. Keegan. Your tarp's shut there, Father. Some truck driver. Some truck driver you are. Yeah, the 2188 and 860 showdown, yeah. That was one of my, oh, there's Sophia. That was one of my first videos with the 2188. The first time we had her out in the field there. Super trucker special. Dialed in pretty good, but you never know. Where do I get all my farming knowledge from? Just from years of living on the farm and listening to Dad and Grandpa Henry and Grandpa Guy and all the other old timers. So Dad's a pretty damn good truck driver. He's had his 1A for a lot of years. So he can back up a Jeep with a trailer and a cat on it like no one's business. So how many cans of beer you think that hopper there would make? Anyone work in a brewery? There we go. you back in your holder again. Two and a half cases. There we go. And away we rock and roll again. I'm hoping it does. It looks pretty good, so it depends on your protein, your weight, and your color, but usually if you've got two of those going for you, the most important one is the protein. They want a nice low protein on it, so. And scalping, yeah, you don't want to be peeling them, so. I think she'll be all right. How many bushels? I think it's right around 250. Because the brown 3-ton holds about 400 bushels, and you usually put about a dump and a half in it, so. Maybe not 400, but depending on what you're putting in the truck, I guess. Boy, we might set a record here for how many viewers I've got watching this live stream. We're getting pretty close there to being over 300. We can kind of toss her around there a little bit. Do I have cattle? Nope. One decrepit old horse and then the chickens, but the chickens are only here for a couple more days, so. That thing eats like a fat kid at a buffet. Well, it's not even really working, but I'm going slow because I don't want to overload my sieves and my returns. Anybody that's dealt with barley before, you know how easy it is to throw over if you start putting too much in a machine. So. Keep them as a pet. I got enough pets. I end up with my big fat house cat killing them otherwise. Yeah, 9600. I know those John Deeres in Barley. That's one thing they've always struggled with. Antoine's dad runs a 7720. He's really got to be on his game when he's doing Barley because she'll throw the whole thing off the back. Antoine gonna run the 1682. I don't know. I kind of want to run it because that's one of my favorite ones there. And Amanda likes the 2188. That one's nice. Easy to run, and then there's room for the kids in it too that way with the buddy seat, what have you, so. Giving her, yeah, we are giving her. Farming, fixing, fabricating. Are you guys done with wheat there? I was kind of watching back and forth on your last stream and video you had. That was a little while ago, but I'm falling behind on everyone's videos here lately with trying to get my own stuff going. So how many acres do I have left to combine? Everything. I've only done a few acres, so. 2 weeks, yeah. See, that's how long it's been since I've been watching other people's videos. I try to watch a few in the evening before I go to bed, but I usually fall asleep partway through, so. probably going to come out and combine. I don't know if he's going to run the combine, but I'm sure he'll do some swathing here. He loves this old Massey, so he might put a couple hours in on her. I wouldn't be too surprised. He's more my partner than anything. I can't afford to pay him a wage, but I've got more to do than I could do by myself, so we're kind of co-owners on some of the machines, but I own 90% of it. And then he gets to use my machinery to farm his land, and it all works out in the wash that way. So, hello from Nebraska. Well, hello back to Nebraska. Yeah, we make fun of every kind of machinery, but see, the thing is, like most farms, I've got a mixture of everything. So I've got what I like, and you've got what you like. So mind you, I wouldn't turn down a 9650 or 9770 if someone were to give me one. So pretty good mechanic. Yeah, you guys should meet his uncle. Now there's a mechanic. If you've got something wrong with a Chevy, there ain't nothing that man can't fix. Trucking in Wyoming. Found your farm on Google Earth. Yeah, that Google Earth picture's from a long, long time ago. Way back when Dad still had cattle. That picture must be 15 years old at least, or more. Yeah, she's giving her, you can't really see the smoke from in the machine, but outside you can see her wispy trail. Yeah, 07, there you go. So that picture's pretty darn old. $332 people, 146 likes. Let's keep that lake parade going, fellas and guys and gals. Yeah, way before. My house has only been there for 3 years. So in 07, I was in grade, what would I have even been in? I graduated in 14, so I was still in elementary school. Here's kind of a light spot, kind of a sour patch here, alkaline, but then it gets real heavy again right here. No, I ain't buying a new deer. If someone gave me one for free, sure, but my next one on my list is going to be an 8010. But if I had millions of dollars and bought a brand new one, it'd be like a 9240, 9250. How's the weather out in Australia there? I wish I could use the 915. Not really. I ran that thing lots and lots and lots. So that old girl, she'd be moving so slow you'd have to move her, you'd measure it in inches per hour, I think, on this swath. Why not an S-Series combine? We've been over this. John Deere throws all their grain out the back. Plus our local John Deere dealership's a pathetic joke ran by a bunch of morons. So the less I have to deal with them, the better. Yeah, that's right. If I had $1 million, I wouldn't be farming. That ain't true. I like farming too much. I'd spend it all in 2 days on machinery and be poor again after about a week. So, how's everybody's feed doing? It's not cutting in and out, is it? Buffering or whatever? There's a way to make $1 million in farming. Oh, how's that there? Rob the bank? I like to check in, make sure that everything's good, because it's kind of hard to tell on this end what your quality looks like. Start with 10 million. I've heard that one before now that you've said that, but that's funny. I'd try an RT series versatile combine. I wouldn't mind giving that a whirl. Phone Ritchie Brothers and you're an instant millionaire, right? Yeah, I was going to put a Swath Master on the 1682, but then we ended up buying the 2188, so I put it on it instead, so. I'll have to look for another one day, but. Chuck Norris can bake a cake in the freezer. You know, I looked at a TX36 before I bought the Massey here, but the thing was just a clapped out old wreck, so. Yeah, there's a few 8010s around here, and guys seem to really like them. They've had the updates done to them, so they are black top models. They're not the red top ones, but. Combine history on the farm, like what do you mean, what all combines we've had over the years, or what, or like I've had, or the farm in general? The X36 is garbage, oh, what would it do to you there, Tyson? I've heard stories, guys either love them or they hate them, so it almost kind of goes for any machine, honestly, but I can do my best here. I'm going to be wrong with the first ones. I know the great-grandpa and grandpa used to custom combine with, I know they're old Masseys, they're Super 27, or something like that anyways, those old Masseys anyways. And then grandpa, when he got his 4630, he bought a white top 914, and he ran that for quite a few years, like a long time. And from there, I know Dad was old enough to remember, he told me the stories. They looked at a yellow roof and yellow rim 750 Massey, 1400 New Holland, no, 1500 New Holland, and the 915. Settled on the 915 because Grandpa had always ran the 914 and liked how it was, and they ran that forever and ever and ever. And then I remember in the early 2000s, Dad bought a 914, another white top one, and ran that with his 1586 for quite a long while. And then when I started farming, I used the 915 for a couple seasons, and the 914, and then I bought my 1086, and I bought an 851 Massey pole pipe, and I used that 1 year and sold it to the neighbor for more than I paid for it when I bought it. And then I bought then Grandpa Henry had a 750 Massey. We used it for quite a while until the shaker and shoe on it buggered up in it. The whole grain pan cracked apart. And then from there I bought the 1682 and the 4840. Dad bought the tractor, I bought the combine. Used that. Then I bought this, the 860. Ran them together for a couple of years, and then we sold the 4840. and bought the 2188. And here we are now. So there's kind of a quick rundown of the history of the machines that we've had. Yeah, the evening dew, when it gets too tough, I'm going to shut her down because I don't want to bring in too tough of rain here too badly. So, well, Grandpa Henry, that's Mom's side of the family. He's been a massive man his whole life, and Grandpa Guy, Dad's father, is John Deere man for everything except his combines. So, and then of course great Grandpa Guy's dad, Grandpa Alphonse, he was all about his Massey's. So Massey's been in the family for a long time. So I guess it was kind of destined that I'd end up with one of my own. So. That 860 off the meter depth. Have you ever checked your speed? Do you think that it will ever not be a Massey combine in the future? It'll always be a Massey. Nope, when I get rid of this one, it'll probably be the last Massey. I'm not... The rotary Masseys after this, those things there, I've never heard anything good about. And if I got anything bigger or newer than that, I'd be buying an 8010. So whenever this one goes down the road one day, that'll be probably be the last one. Awfully close. You think you guys could get her up to 200 likes? Pretty light swath here, but this is one of those alkaline spots I was talking about there before that used to not hardly produce anything. So the fact that we've got something in here is a pretty big upgrade compared to what it used to be. There's the odd gleaner, but there's very few. Like, you see the odd old L3, the one organic neighbor, I think it's an L2 he's got. But they're very, very few and far between. 243. Man, you guys are good people. A Massey tractor. Oh, what kind are we talking? A newer one, an older one? Like an old 1105 or 1135? What kind of Massey are we talking here? You had an N5. What do you think of the old N5? No, I don't think I would buy one of those older Masseys. Nope. The pickup I rarely, next to never rock. Way more than when we were using the flex header in the beam. How's the yield? I haven't really yet to tell you, so. But I just got a phone call here, so I'm thinking it's going to be time for loading up chickens. I've almost made around this little piece we've got here. We're going to have another hopper here shortly, but I'll probably have to end the live stream here pretty soon. And then we'll see what the future holds, but we'll definitely do a much longer one, and I'll try to plan it out so everyone knows when it's going to be. I do have the donations thing set up if anyone was curious what that is there. If it looks different on your screen now. It hasn't been there before. It was just recently I got that figured out how to make it work. So no one's got to use it or anything of the nature. I don't want your money, but it is there if anyone was ever feeling like they had too much money in their pocket. Wanted to help out a non-profit because this usually doesn't make a profit. So 1682 holds way more than enough as it is. That thing, go and break the axle on it, how much that thing holds. So Barley's running awesome, actually. Always love a classy Massey. Yeah, they are a good old machine. So but just about back to the road here again, so I'll probably let you guys go, but thanks for coming for a little ride with me anyway. I wanted to take you for a ride here on the first actual bit of combining. It's not going to be a heck of a lot. It's not a big full day by any means, but other than that, I'm going to let you fellas go, so that way I can give that number a call back. I think it's the neighbor I'm renting or going to borrow the cattle trailer from. So anyway, thank you all for watching, coming for a ride. We'll definitely do a longer one in the near future. We'll talk to all you guys later. Thanks for watching.